Women love kids and money more than they want real love with a man. And this is evident. We see it all the time. Everywhere you look. Are there single women out there that are genuinely looking for love? No. There's women everywhere that might be, air quotes, single. But you know they've got a harem of men that they're texting for different purposes. This guy's got a cool car. This guy's got money. This guy's a bad boy who's got a motorcycle. This guy's a goody-goody guy who goes to the gym and he has abs. This guy's the nice guy that they keep around for emotional support. Women are collectors of men. Whoever said that men were players hasn't met many women. In 2019, I stopped seeing emotional women at least 5 years ago. Women aren't emotional over men any longer. There's an abundance of men. Who was it? Chris Rock, who said, "Dick ain't worth nothing." I think it was Aries Spears as well, said something very similar. Dick has no value. Pussy has value. Women have value in society. Dick, men, we have no value. We are a means to an end. Either we bring something to the table, such as looks, money, or status, or we're gone. They don't even see us. They don't even see us in a crowd. They look right through us, right past us, because we have no value. Even an ugly woman has value because she has a vagina. Even an ugly woman, a woman who's a 4 or a 5, believes that she's has as much value as a 9 or a 10. This is what they tell these women. You're beautiful, honey. I can't tell you how many Facebook arguments I've been in on purpose because I like to troll, because I think it's funny messing with SJWs and feminazis on Facebook, because they're all over and they're always trying to be admins. They're always trying to be moderators. Why? Because they like that control. They like to, they're weak people. A weak person wants to be a politician for the control. They lie and they say, yeah, I want to help people. I want to make our country better. They just want the power. They want the prestige that comes with the power position. Because the people who really make our country better are the workers, the blue-collar workers, the teachers, the garbage men, the school bus drivers. Hell, even the phone operators, even the clerks at the store they're the ones who make America great. It's not the politicians with their bullshit legislation and their evil laws that are sexist. Their evil domestic violence laws. No, I heard something about Trump changing the definition of what is domestic violence back to what it used to be. Now, I hope so, because these new laws are getting crazy, man. You know, you want to walk away from a woman. You want to walk away from a relationship. You can't, a bad relationship, a toxic person. And most of these women are toxic. So this is why a lot of men have gone MGTOW. Because you're not the prize, guys. You are not the prize. She is the prize. And this is what has been drummed into her since she was a child. This is gynocentrism. You're a princess. You need a prince, and only a prince who can unlock your secret doors to your heart. This is what they say. This is what they think. But what do they do in reality? They go out and they're hogs. They're pigs. They go out and they sleep with all the cool dudes at the club. And now Pua Pickup Artistry is teaching these guys to be the cool guys at the club. Be the social cool guy. Be the congruent bad boy. Be the guy with higher value. Ooh, and I'm not saying that can't work. Sure, it'll get you laid. Dress nicer. Get in shape. Get you some pussy, but then what? Do you get love? No. Do you get a companion? No. Do you get somebody who's going to care for you through thick and thin? No. What do you get? You get a whore. She might suck dick good. She might lick your balls. She might swallow your cum, let you bust all over her face. Wow, that's great. It's cool for a little while, for the 2 hours that you're hanging out with her, but then she leaves and she's fucking some other dude the next night. There's no loyalty. There's no love. We don't teach women to love men. We teach women to be narcissistic. Oprah. All these talk shows that are so sicko, just full of sick women. You know what? I was going to give him a chance because he was tall, dark, and handsome, and that's my type. But guess what? You know what? He didn't pay for the bill. He wanted to split the bill. And I just felt like that's really tacky and that's really cheap. And it just says what kind of guy he is. Yeah, he's a fair guy. He's not going to spoil you with money because you're a whore and you're a gold digger. And all women are. Look around. What are they going after? I don't need no broke man. I don't need no scrub. I can do bad all by myself. Okay. Well, what about love? What about having a shared experience with somebody? What about sharing a life with somebody that you actually love and somebody that you're not expecting to be an ATM, a piggy bank for you? I can do bad all by myself. And it's all races of women. This is in their DNA, boys. This is in their DNA. I say the best you could do is pump and dump. Best you could do is pump and dump. Why? Because they're not worth it to stick around, man. How many quality women are out there? And what is a quality woman? Do we even know? Do we even have terms? Is there even a standard or a guidebook of what is a quality woman? Oh, she can have kids. Oh, she bore you kids. That's a quality woman just because she can pop out some babies. And people say being a mother is the hardest job on the world. Bullshit. Bill Burr took that one out of the park. Bending down, putting DVDs into DVD players. Wow, that's so hard. That's harder than the guys who go dig holes, go mining, harder than the guys who work in the steel mill, harder than the guys who create and build cities, civil engineers and city planners. It's such a hard job being a mom, feeding kids banana child food. It's so hard. Because they don't want to eat it, right? They're just so stubborn and they cry all the time and they poop. Gosh, you got to change their diaper. That's so hard. Hugging a baby 24/7, right? Is this what we deem a quality woman? I don't know anymore, man, because I take walks. I observe people. I people watch at stores and in the neighborhood and at events, out in public, and I don't see a lot of quality women. I don't see women who are having intelligent conversations. I don't see women who seem like they have ambition. I don't see women who have class. I see sluts. I see dumb bitches with their friends who think having a good time means they're boss bitches or some dumb shit that some Keisha or Rihanna told them was cool in some random ass song that they saw on MTV, right? And I see single moms, a lot of single moms. And then I see mothers who probably have husbands. Within any of that sphere, is there anything that's quality? Okay, from the best thing out of all that from that list is a mother who has a husband. But what is she bringing to the table? And I look at them and I think, yeah, but she used to be a single mom. She used to be one of those dumb bitches who was out partying at the club. She used to be one of those women who were just out having fun. Because they don't have to do anything. There's nothing that's expected of them. They are the prize. They don't have to bring anything to the table but their vagina and their ability to pop out a baby. So what is a quality woman? And this is, it's like, what do you do? And they don't want men. They don't want to love a man. They want a situation. They want a scenario. And men fit this bill. And I just think, how many shit it's like, what are you people doing? Like, you're just tools. You're just cogs in the wheel. Like, okay, daddy goes to work and mommy raises the kids. And it's just like, how many kids grow up in a hollow existence? I'll bet there isn't even love in like 8 out of 10 of those. I mean, like real love. Like, it's just like this, it's a situation. It's a scenario. Daddy works, mom raises the kid. Like what? I don't. What is outstanding about you? What is interesting about you? What is intelligent about you? What is loving about you? I think the best people on the earth, on the planet, are messed up people. And I think messed up people get messed up because somewhere along the line, somebody loved them. And they had a tumultuous situation, a tumultuous something happened, either family life or certain event or something happened that gave them deep pain. And they knew what it was to have love, and then they took that pain event, and then that kind of mixed together, and it catapulted them into being a poet, or it catapulted them into being someone like Eminem, or it catapulted them into being a painter or an artist. And they bring something to the world, something beautiful, because they knew what it was to have love, and then they knew what it was to have deep pain. But people who don't bring anything to the world, boring ass, tool ass, 9-to-5 ass people, I don't think those people have love. Because if you go and you see these people interacting in their home life, and I'm not saying I look in people's windows or anything, right? I see them. I see how they move and how they act. One thing is always for sure. The mother, she thinks she knows her role. I'm the mother. I'm the woman. The man, he's a real man, and I got me a real man. And how do I know this? Because I've been in the dating game. And I know what these women want, and I know what they say, and I know their rhetoric, and I know their goals, and I know what they're after because I've seen it again and again and again and again. I want a real man. What is a man to you? You got to make money. You got to take care of me. That's in the back of their heads. So this whole equality, feminism bullshit is just leverage. That's why it's bullshit. Now, do I agree with it objectively on face value? Yes. 100%. I would love for women to become civil engineers. I would love for women to work in trades, go to trade school, become machinists, and work in mills and be parts of companies and et cetera, et cetera. And they do, just not in mass. Right? And there's this affirmative action to give them a leg up, a head start, a boost to help them get hired and whatnot, which is fundamentally sexist, but that's a different story. And then they get in and everyone's like, oh yeah, you made it, you're a woman. But that's not the norm, because that's not what these women are really trying to do. That's, in fact, I would say just to a good extent, that is brainwashing, because they're not following their nature. Their DNA just says, go be a mother and find a real man. What's a real man? The dude who brings home the bacon. He takes care of the bills. And this is what they want. They want the ATM. And I argue that is not love. And they raise hollow children in a hollow, loveless system, a lifeless system, dare I say, godless system, where there's no spirit, human spirit. Rarely it happens. Like I said, you have your Eminems, you have your Jackson Pollocks, you have your whomevers, right? Famous painters, famous artists, famous actors who do wonderful things because they had love and then they went through a hardship and they were able to translate some of that gift that they had within them because somebody believed in them and they had a little sprout that somebody poured water on and then had an environment that caused them to grow. Okay? I'm not saying everybody needs to be like that, but the point being is these tools, these cogs in the system, do not become that. They grow up hollow, and this is why they have that hollow stare when you're standing behind somebody in line and you try to strike up a conversation with them and you just get this blank, zombie look back at you. Because people are out of it, man. There's no more love. Because their parents suck. Because there's no love in the home. There's nothing compatible there, right? There's the compatibility is, oh, okay, we have such and such in common, but really the truth is he makes the money. He makes the money and she wants a good situation. Women do not want men. Women do not want to love men. To them, the idea of men is utility. To women, the idea of men is this standard, this oh, he's got to be a good worker and da-da-da-da. And then what are men doing? Competing for that. Oh, I take care of mine. I'm a real man. I'm a man. I take care of my own. I'm a man. That's what a man is. It's nothing more. You're just a breadwinner. That's it. You just make the money. That's it. That's what a real man is to you. And then you're in competition with other men so you can get the job over them. And what happens to them? Do you care? What happens when they don't get the job? Well, I guess that's more pussy for me, or I get a better quality woman now. Like, okay, well, you're a heartless piece of shit. And this is how women feel too. This is how women choose and weed out the losers, quote unquote, when that guy might have been a great love. That guy might have loved you wonderfully. That guy might have been a great father. He might have loved his kids. But he didn't have the 75K a year. He's only got the 25K a year. So he ain't a real man, right? See how that works?